What's going on, everyone? It's Inside the Ring with Rebecca Ruber, and I am here with Teofimo Lopez, who will be the main event this Saturday night, November 27th, 2021, at the HULU Theater in Madison Square Garden. Teo, thank you so much for taking a couple moments of your time right before your press conference to talk to me. How you feeling?
I'm feeling great, like a champ. I'm excited. You know, it's good to be back home, Madison Square Garden, the mecca of boxing, and it's I'm honored. You know, it's only a few more days away, and I'm just ready to put on the show.
I think you can agree with many fight fans when we all say, finally, this fight is
Yeah.
finally happening.
Yeah.
How does it feel now that we're only a couple days away from the big event? Has reality sunk in yet that you're finally about to get into the ring with Kambosos Jr.?
Oh yeah, for sure. You know, I think that's when like fight week it comes into play. You know, that's when you go from like tunnel vision to like, all right, it's war. Like now I'm going in there to risk my life. So everything changes from this point forward. You know, little by little throughout the days as we get closer, my demeanor would change. You know, because it's this is life or death. You know, and every fight that I put myself into, I'm risking my life. You know, so for my loved ones and for everyone out there. So, you know, this is a great opportunity, and I'm just excited to be a part of it.
From the first date that you had with George Kambosos Jr. to now, has there been any major life lessons that you've had on the journey to November 27th that you can share with your fans?
Oh yeah, you know, I think in reality, man, it's the amount of things I had to do to take a step back to I guess redefine or just relive my life in a different way, like to redo everything. You know, I was married at 21. You know, I got married, and then, you know, my son was on the way. Now he's born. He's only a week old now. But it's a lot of things I had to take a step back because boxing is one thing. I love it. It's my life. But then I have a life after boxing. And it was a thing that I had to take a step back off of. And just like, no matter how many times they postponed my fight and everything, I just, I referred to God and just put myself and everything into Him. You know, and I just had to find a way to love myself before I could love anyone else. And I think that's really the true factor of why I'm here today. And why I'm doing what I'm doing is I got to realize who I am and what's my purpose in life. And not a lot of people get to, it takes a long time to figure that out, but if you give everything that you got, everyone has a purpose in this world. So I'm just blessed to be able to know what mine is.
Well, congratulations on being a dad. I mean, that's one of the most amazing parts of life, right? It's a new chapter in your life. I want to talk a little bit about your training. So since training for the first official date that you had compared to now, have you had any additional sparring partners or any sparring partner that has been really influential on your journey to November 27th?
Oh yeah, absolutely. You know, I had Brandon Pizarro. He's out from Philly. Great fighter. You know, undefeated. He kept me on my toes throughout the whole time. You know, I had Dominique Francis from Florida, a young, light fighter, man, but he's fast. You know, keeps me on my toes as well. So it was great during those times. The amount of they were pushing me. You know, pushing me to that. That's what you need. You know, you need that. Every champion needs a push. That's how you become great. And it's great to have guys like that. And they support me. They understand what I need, and they do what they can for me. And I'm just prepared now. You know.
Well, I wanted to tell you before I get into my next question. So one of my first professional bouts that I went to was at Madison Square Garden, Lomachenko versus Linares. And I remember you on the undercard. And I have to commend you because I remember that was in 2018, I believe.
Yes.
Going from being on the undercard of Lomachenko to defeating Lomachenko, now being the main event at Madison Square Garden against George Kambosos Jr., what's the next step for you? I mean, that's all in a matter of 3 years. What's the next 5 years going to bring for you? What would you like to say? I
would like to say, you know, number one in the pound for pound list, you know, and those are the things I'm striving for. You know, but those things take time. I just leave everything to God, the man above, and I let Him deal with all those things. You know, I can't focus too much on the future. It's more about focusing on now, because what I do today will affect my future, you know, and how I move on it. You know, what we do today is it could change for our 5 years, you know. So my whole thing is just keeping that mindset. You know, I'm not trying to stay focused on that. I just take it day by day. You know, I live my life like that. We only have today, you know. So, I mean, no one expected COVID to hit. So I don't know what could happen in 5 years, but I do know something. I'll be the best fighter in the whole world, which if I'm not already.
So going into this fight against George Kambosos Jr., What have you worked on in this past fight camp that you feel will help you secure the win this Saturday night?
Perfecting my craft. You know, I took the time while they were doing whatever they were doing with my career, you know, moving around and playing with it. You know, I just took a step back and just started focusing on how can I progress better. You know, I fought one of the most technical fighters in boxing, and he was the #1 rated pound-for-pound fighter at the time, Vasily Lomachenko. And I just want to show everybody, what did I grab from that? What did I learn? Did I get better or did I get worse? And I could say I got so much better. You know, I'm actually switching to southpaw, orthodox. I mean, there's going to be so many things that people have yet to even see of me, but I love that I get to have the opportunity to showcase it. And Saturday night, I think everybody's just going to prepare. Just don't blink. That's all I can say. Don't blink and tune in early, because it's going to be an early night. You guys are going to see just an elusive fighter, someone that's going to come forward and just like I always do, but get the job done, you know, get the knockout and do what I got to do. You know, it's just about entertaining. You guys are going to see someone that's determined, you know, that's been waiting to go back in there to fight again. And the whole thing is like, that's it. It's been 13 months since my last fight. You know, I'm not trying to fight once a year. I'm trying to fight 3 times a year. So I just want to show everyone this lion that's been in the cage, he's about to come out and eat.
If you had one word to describe how Saturday night's fight's about to go, what would it be?
One Punch Man.
One Punch Man.
Yeah.
I mean, that's more than one word, but...
Oh, yeah, one more.
I'm just kidding.
I would say brutal.
Brutal. Okay.
Yeah, brutal.
And do you have any final words for your fans that will be seeing you live and will be watching?
To everybody, you know, thank you guys for always supporting me. You know, and remember, I always fight for you guys and everything that you guys want. You guys want these big fights, and I'm here to make them happen. You know, just talk to the other guys to make it happen. You know, I'm looking forward to everyone just tuning in December for the Zone, November 27th. And it's going to be a great night. It's for everybody. Just keep on supporting Teofimo, man, the takeover. We're not here as a one-hit wonder. We're here to stay forever. And I just want everybody to realize that and know that. So if you guys want to see what forever looks like, tune in live on the Zone.
Thank you so much for your time, Teo, and good luck.
Thank you guys so much.